Started on this, I just want to say he was nominated by his daughter Selena. This man has done so many tremendous things that I have probably cut out a great deal of what he's been great at because I had to narrow it down. So when he gets up here, you got the chance to point out the greater things that I left out, okay? All right, so this is what his daughter Selena Hudson, who is here with us tonight as well, had to say. Irving Lyons Jr. also served our country, retiring as Sergeant Major. He served in the U.S. Army for 31 years. Mr. Lyons supports all veterans in the community and has a strong dedication for women veterans. In his local community, he supports Fort Knox ROTC. Mr. Lyons is the originator and coordinator for the State of Kentucky Purple Heart City. Through this designation, 60 cities and counties are designated to be Purple Heart cities. During his career in the U.S. Army, he deployed to West Germany on 5 tours, served in the Republic of Vietnam as well. He is much decorated and has been awarded several prestigious awards to include, but not limited to, Military Order of Purple Heart Medal, Legion of Merit, Army Commendation Medal, 2 Bronze Stars, and Presidential Valorious Award. He has also received many awards as a civilian, to include being inducted to the Kentucky Veterans Hall of Fame, Commissioned Kentucky Commonwealth Ambassador, and NAACP Lifetime Achievement Award. Mr. Lyons also belongs to several local, regional, and state organizations, serving in executive roles for several of those. I'm very proud to honor Mr. Irving Lyons. Please step forward.
Thank you very much. Good evening and praise the Lord. First, I want to thank God for being here. I want to thank Elizabethtown Community College for this event and for this award. And I want to thank my daughter, Selena Hudson, for nominating me. And I'd just like to have all my kids that are here. I have a couple in Florida. But I want all my kids to stand up for a minute. This is just 5. You can sit down. I don't, we have a terminology of in-laws, but my kids know I don't address them as son-in-law or daughter-in-law. I address them as daughter and son. That's been my philosophy ever since I've been able to be in charge. I would like all my supporters, my friends, to stand, please.
That's everybody.
Thank you so much. It takes a village to raise me. and I appreciate everyone, and I just I don't want to be long, but I've been volunteering for 31 years. I was served in the military for 31 years. I never realized the two matched each other until now. But I've been working harder now than I did when I was working for money. And I enjoy it. I enjoy it very much. I enjoy it, and without, and I appreciate my family because they believe what I believe is giving you the roses while you're still able to receive them. It's good to say after you're gone, I loved him and I loved him and I missed him and all that stuff. But my family love me and praise me and honor me every day. They call me. My kids in Florida call me. I got 21 great-grandchildren and 19 grandchildren. And you know, at Christmas time, I have to go hide. I just, you know, enjoy being part of my family and the volunteering and this award. I truly thank you all for this award. And you know, I have so much else to say, but you know, I don't want to bore you. But I just want to say this at the end. Military women have been thrown under the bus ever since they have been in the military. We started honoring military women in 2013, and with a banquet and a little token of appreciation for each military female that attended. And it's a shame that the Defense Department only honored the military women 1 year, and that was 2014. They must have heard about our event. And we're getting ready to have our 8th anniversary, March the 7th, here in E-Town at Grace Heartland Church. And if you're able to attend, please come. But you know, women is the military women. You know, of course, March is Women's History Month, so we use both of those events together. But I devoted my entire time as a volunteer to honor women and to raise them up. I talked with Congressman, he just had a African American breakfast. Can't remember his name. Yarmouth. I talked with him a few years ago when they first started talking about building a hospital, new VA hospital in Louisville. And I asked him, of course, he probably won't be around, and I probably won't be around either when they ever build it. But I had him to commit to ensure that the women have a complete floor to only women. It's not that way now. You know, they don't have any privacy. And so I asked them to commit to that promise, that when they do build a hospital, that the entire floor would, and those wards would be devoted to only women. And with that, I just want to thank you again, and for this honor. I want to thank my kids, my daughter for nominating me, and let's love you all.